Hi, welcome to this 13-day Mayan weather report. My name is Tanya Luna Dantes, and we've been in the Wavespell of the mirror. We've been seeing in the outside what we want to change, what we love, and making those shifts within ourselves. And tomorrow morning we begin to shift, well, we're feeling the shift happening right now, into the wave spell of the, get ready everyone, the monkey Tzolk'in in Mayan. So what is the monkey wave spell all about? That's what I'm here to share with you. So starting tomorrow, January 19th, Thursday, we're going to be in the middle of the Tzolk'in. So the Tzolk'in is the sacred count of the days in the Mayan calendar. And as I've said before, there's over 17 Mayan calendars. So as we hit this middle part of the Tzolk'in, the sacred count, the 131st day, we're going to be hitting a 13-day cycle of magic, play, and illusion. It's the Fool card in the Tarot, as some of you may be familiar with the Tarot deck, and it's the magical child who prances through life without a care in the world, because here she knows that this world is really just illusion. It's the material world, and any of the suffering and pain is all illusion, and it recognizes that truth is in the heart. It's in that joy and that pleasure, that deep emotion of just overwhelming like joy, even that can be found even in grief. And so start noticing what areas of your life you're really playful in, and then what areas of your life you're really significant and meaningful about. Like you get constricted about, you get defensive maybe. These are the areas that you're living in fear in and not magic and playful. And so in other words, these areas of your life are not really healthy. I've started to look at that, and I find this very powerful, to be a very powerful exercise. Next day, Friday, we have the lunar human, Friday the 20th. Challenge of this 13-day cycle is our free will. It's like the example of two kids who, being given a toy or a game to play with, are then very extraordinarily and generously given the grand gift of free choice. They're told, yeah, here's this game that you get to play, and you can also play anything else you want. So we are like those kids. It is like that with adults and humans. Even though we've been given like a game to play, we still, having been given this gift of free will, we want to exercise that free will. So if we are wise, rather than go to extremes and polar opposites and get into power struggles and ego and competition, like our brain tends to want to go to those, polar, solar, lunar opposites, we'll think about the kind of wisdom we have and our ancestors have passed down to us, and the influence we wish to be and exert on this planet also, and choose to embody that rather than that other side of the human. Continuing on to the next day, we have Saturday, in which we see our service day, which is Electric Skywalker. It's the 21st. So what is our service? As we come into balance of these playful children and knowledgeable adults with wisdom, hopefully we have the conscious and awareness of our influence on each other. And our mission is to serve as the cane, the reed, the empty vessel, fearlessly exploring the world, our planet, the universe on the outside, and inside our inner universe, our psyche. Going and moving beyond any limitations. So this is the energy of the Skywalker, and it's wakefulness. So notice what goes on for you on Saturday. Fourth day is Sunday the 22nd, which we have the self-existing wizard, Ish, the jaguar or the shaman. The task at hand is to do this through alchemy and transmutation, transmuting any areas of life that need it with the sacred alchemical fires of creation, and raising the vibrations of ourselves and our innermost parts so that we can create a magical world as we imagine it, within and without. So be receptive, stop looking at the clock, and go into shamanic time and that timelessness. And so receptivity, timelessness, where past, present, and future are one, and in order to access this energy. Next, we move on to the 5th day, the Overtone Eagle Day, which is going to be Monday the 23rd. We are empowered and thus command our power by flying so high like the eagle, where we shine radiantly, creating our vision. It is the power of the third eye, aligning what we see from a high place within to the manifestation of creation that is in our outside world. So seeing and creating, so seeing and doing. So like first inner meditation, reflection, and outwardly doing, manifesting that. On the 6th day, the Tuesday of the 24th, we have a rhythmic warrior. So equalizing and giving rhythm to everything through the questioning that comes from intelligence. Often we confuse intelligence for that, that force that has led us to, to take the LSATs or the SATs or take tests and stuff like that, when this is not at all the energy of intelligence. Intelligence is in everything. It can be found in all of life. And it responds to being hurt. It responds to what feels good. It is striving and reaching for harmony within and without. It is self-sufficient and yet interdependent. So use this power of questioning to take a look again at your own life and see where you are being a fearless warrior and where you are not. In the 7th day we reach, it's the middle of the 13-day cycle. It's the 7th day resonant earth. This energy is about channeling. It is like asking, what radio station am I listening to? And here we're listening to Earth Station, Pachamama. So how are you in service to Pachamama? What is she communicating to you or me or us? How can you channel in order to evolve and inspire synchronicity in the world? Good questions. So the 8th day, Thursday the 26th, a week from tomorrow, we have Galactic Mirror. Yes, again we return to the archetype of the mirror that we've been in this 13-day cycle immersed in. And it's, been about what are you reflecting that which you want to see in the world? How can you bring more harmony into the world by mirroring that for people? And I want action this 13-day cycle. I request that you write below your action for this 13-day cycle. Whether you know already what that is or whether you find out the day of or the day before Galactic Mirror, that is next Wednesday or next Thursday. I want to see what action you are taking that makes you greener, nicer, artsier, anything that brings you closer to what you want to see reflected in the world. And I don't want to see a story, just cut to the chase. What action are you going to take? Thank you. So I'm also gonna do all of this stuff. I'd never asked you to do something I don't do myself. So the 9th day, Friday, January 27th, is Solar Storm, and we're just doing. We're catalyzing processes. We are moving the energy. We're self-generating. We are doing those actions. We're realizing that all of this energy that we've been talking and thinking about, we're moving it. We're transforming it. So if you'd like a personal reading with me by phone, email, or in person, let me know. And I have some specials this week, and I can help you identify some of those shifts you want to be making in your life. And help you set up some small baby changes that you want to do to implement them and help you with accountability too. So then we reach the 10th day, the planetary sun, which is about unconditional love. Polishing and improving this whole cycle by showing up, not by reprimanding ourselves when we quote unquote fail, because there's no such thing as failure. I mean, failure would to not even try, but you're always trying. So really shining love and light of consciousness and awareness around these areas where it's a little harder than we thought to be the change. And instead of getting angry or giving up, we're going to hold these areas in love and light. And healing is simply putting intentional awareness by the act of free will, just really focusing and willing ourselves to be healed in those areas. So that's how we grow, and in compassion, and we can then have that same compassion for the world when we have it for ourselves. So love yourself. So then the 11th day, we have Spectral Dragon, which is about letting go, dissolving, and liberating what no longer serves us through this very in alignment energy of nurturing. So let's imagine the mom of this magical monkey child lovingly and with care enticing the child to let go of those things that are dangerous or not good for him or her. So for you, when you let go of stuff, you're actually getting stuff out of your way for it not to dim your light. Think of it as clearing the gunk away from your core, your mini sun, your true being. So it's not like it's just you're letting go of stuff that's blocking that light. Crystal Wind, the 12th day. So cooperating through spirit and breath and communication. Spirit really wants us to carry out these changes or transformations, but not alone. We've got to come together right now over me. You know that song? So we really, the end goal is a society in which we cooperate and are not just in competition. I saw this movie called I Am, which I highly recommend to everyone. It's a documentary, and it came out by Tom Shadyac. And in it, they talk about how our very nature is to cooperate, not compete. And in our society, we have all these images of competition, sports, and business, where really in our highest quality in nature is really that of cooperation, and is what allows us to survive. So we really can't go these changes alone. And it's not just for practical reasons, like you can't do it alone. It's like, how is you being in alignment with your highest self and purpose going to inspire and light up others? Think about that. It's really going to light people up and inspire them. I mean, it inspires me when I see, people commenting on the videos, making changes in their life. It's what makes me want to keep doing this, and it makes me, expand my own self and look at my own self. So talking about it will too, and doing it, moving towards those goals. So it's not just when we reach those goals that we inspire people, but it's the journey along the way. So I know that there are those saboteurs out there. We tell them our plans and they make fun of us or discourage us. I'm not talking about those people. At first, you may need to keep your intimate, sacred, divine plans quiet. And this is why this energy doesn't come up until the second to last day of the 13-day cycle, the 12th day. So you're already in action by now on those things. So no one can stop you. You're unstoppable. Last but not least, we have the 13th day. Beautiful number 13, last day of January, the day of transcendence. Cosmic 13. It's a cosmic night. A day of transcending through our dreams. Recognizing that it is our dreams and living those out that have us live on in the world and people's memories and people's hearts. Think MLK, Martin Luther King, just this week. We follow our intuition and we are in richness and abundance, fulfilled in a way that we could only dream about. There is nothing, no food, no shopping, no consumerism that would allow us to fill up like this would, following our dreams. So I invite you to follow your dreams this week and really allow your magical child to come out. My magical child is going to be coming out this 13-day cycle, I believe. So I, from my heart, ask that you hold us in your light, in your prayers, in your dreams, however you'd like in light. And I wish you a happy monkey wave spell. If I'm late with the next wave spell, just know and keep sending us that light. Thank you so much for following, and also this week is the last week of the free Intro to Mayan Time class. You can catch up and listen to the past 2 recordings, which are on the website, www.mayanreadings.com, and that's where you can sign up as well. Have a great 13-day cycle. Thank you. Bye.